Okay. So this is the second class of ICT. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know whether it is present to you. All right. I think it's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yesterday we have seen the meaning of ICT, definition of ICT, applications of ICT. Now we just go through the importance and something more about ICT. So there it is written on the screen that it has connected the whole world. We know how much we know about, each and every place of the world, what is happening there, what's going on, what's the geography, what's the culture, what's the technological development or educational point of view. You know about the universities and colleges, what courses they are offering, and if you want to go, you can search on the website and apply for that same. Uh, so that way, this ICT has connected the whole world. Now, information is being exchanged on a wide scale around the world. Obviously, that's why we know the world through the ICT and, exchange of information. And it has made its place in every section of society, the present at, wherever you live around your surroundings, whether it's a family one or a professional side or a social side. All right. So it has an important role in the field of health. We all, uh, you know, need, some health organization. We have to go and, we need that thing in our daily life, health sector. All right, whether it is a pharmacy, a simple medical shop, to a simple dispensary, to the multi-speciality hospitals. So all those things we need our in our daily lives, and religion also, a business, of course, administration, government, and the link between all, the link between health sector and government, the link between business and government, business field and government administration of various institutions, whether it is a educational one or any other type of art and craft, any type of field with the government, and industry with the government, within the government department. So all, they are interconnected through this uh, field that is we call ICT. So you can say ki every single person is using ICT in some or the other form. So it has made our daily life, some sense, you can say, easier, accessible, and that's why there is an improvement of quality of life. And so much hazards has been reduced nowadays, and it generates employment opportunities, of course, because if there is such a vast area it covers, so to organize this sector, organize each and every section of ICT, the people are required, in spite of the various technologies we are using, but still to maintain it, to develop it, there is enormous chance of employment, and that's all. Now in education, ICT and education, if we see, so for the last 5 years it has completely changed the system, the educational system. because it has accelerated the pace of development, by bringing revolutionary change in the field of teaching and learning. Because there is, educational material, the knowledge related to various subjects on everything is available on the internet. So, because everyone, or whether it is a researcher or already, if they are pursuing research or pursuing any degree, or the experts of various subjects or various fields, they put their knowledge or papers on internet, so you can access them through some, fulfilling certain criteria. So the process of education and learning, it has become easier with the use of video, multimedia, computer. There are e-books available. Hard copy is okay. We have hard copies, but you have to, purchase or buy, and you have to carry with you all the time. But there is e-books, all the soft copies of all the books available in various libraries, e-libraries. So you can access them and read wherever you want if you have your laptop or your computer as well. And so with the help of ICT, it becomes, easier to understand the toughest subject, because so many tutorials are available, so many teachers. And if you don't understand, some lectures by some particular teacher or professor, you can see the other lectures of the same topic. So that's the availability the ICT made. And through the use of ICT, student can now take admissions in various educational institutions in the country and abroad also. They can study online also, so and give exams online. They don't need to go here and there and search for various things. So they can get the degree, from the comfort of their homes. And not only degrees, now the people are working from home and getting, handsome salary. So through the laptop, mobile, and computers, we can now participate in various educational discussions, workshops, seminars, and even without visiting a particular place. So in one way, it is good, because so many, your time saved, your money saved, your energy also, you can save. So it is also through this ICT that libraries of the various schools and colleges, universities, they have become online. They don't have to maintain, the hard copy. They have to maintain, but still, every student, it is not required to get that book from the library and then, read it, because there are few copies available in the library, but the students are so much, so they can access online and read the books and get the knowledge. So the concept of digital library and e-books has taken a real form through this ICT. So e-learning, online, blended learning, distance learning, they all are, they are the important tools of information and communication technology. And distance education has become possible through ICT, because students are taking virtual classes, like teacher is teaching online, and they learn from attending those classes like we are doing. So without going to the university or at any particular uh, organization, or wherever the teacher is. So, due to this development, various government and private educational institutions, they have started internet-based online education programs. They charge, but they don't need to, maintain the infrastructure, or making the arrangement of classes, teachers, and all. So that way, it is useful for that particular organization. and fruitful also, because they take the fees accordingly, but they don't need to provide a place, teachers, and making the timetable, and managing the students in the campus. So all those things have been reduced to a great extent, but the number of courses and the number of students, um, they are increased. So you can say, the financial point of view, they are getting handsome amount. So today education is being provided through many electronic means: TV, computer, radio, and telephones, on mobiles. So this easiness which ICT made, so many people, they are attracted towards the education, because they increase the number of subjects, like so many subjects, so many things like psychology. You can learn at any age: art and craft, fine arts. You can learn at any age, and there are so many things gets opened up for the people who are the seekers of knowledge. So due to this ICT, today the work and the area of research has increased, and it is being done in new areas as well, because in our field, in yoga also, it has played a vital role, you can say. um, you can take online classes, you can teach practical as well as theory portions, and the people at any age can opt this education. Not this, there are various other streams also. So, and competitive examinations are also conducted online, as we have seen. All the entrance examination of engineering, medical, law, they are done on online basis. So many things they have to take into consideration, and uh, that's why these things happen. So with the help of this ICT, this is, you can say, the education become effective, interesting, and easy. You can opt any subject of your interest at any age, at any time, and you learn as your time permits. So this accelerated and universalization of education is possible using ICT. So that's a great uh, important factor. Now there are more profits: individualization of learning, interactivity, like you can make groups of a similar interest in a particular subject, and then you can interact online and share your knowledge. And if you are if you want to learn alone, then according to your interest, the material is available, teachers are available, universities available. You can go and just register yourself and start learning. And it is independent of distance and climate. You can uh, have everything in your comfort zone at your home. So that's why it is more economical, and speed of delivery is higher, because you don't spend much time, for the going and coming back to your home, and you know, so much saving of energy, time, and money also, and it wider reach. You can uh, learn from not only a single teacher but many teachers. Like accordingly, you can find the teacher of your so that you can understand. Sometimes very knowledgeable professors or teachers, the people or students cannot get what they want to say. But a simple teacher you can find, which is at you can get whatever he or she is want to say. So depending upon your capability and your like approach, you can find the teacher, because there are multiple teachers available for a single topic, and multiple teaching functions and diverse audiences. You can reach them. And uniform quality, whatever material is available for a particular given by a particular teacher or professor, it is uniform. It is all through the of the same uh, quality. Now, the second topic is types of ICT. Now, ICT broadly it is classified into three ways, depending upon on the basis of first time. The second classification is on the basis of media, what media they are using, and then on the basis of usage, what is the application of ICT. So depending upon three, we have classified the types of ICT. So on the basis of time, ICT is of two types, old and new. Old means the earlier days, whatever uh, means of communication were there, and new, whatever currently we are using uh, as a tool for communication and sharing our knowledge. And then on the basis of media, which type of media we are using. Media means the medium, the signal, how the signal is transforming the information from one place to another. So on the basis of media, it is again divided into two, on the basis of signal and on the basis of broadcast time. So signals, they are of two types, analog signal and digital signal. Analog means whatever is happening, continuous manner, they are transmitted as per the changes occurring. And in digital media, it is converted first into digits. Digits means numbers. Okay, digits generally means two digits generally, 0 and 1, on which the whole computer system is based. So first the signal, analog signal, whatever information uh, the system has to transmit, it is first converted into digits and then it is transmitted. And at the end, again, this digital information is converted into the analog version, whatever the information is, and then it is sent to the receiver. So likewise. And on the basis of broadcast time, some signals are asynchronous and some signals are synchronous. So what are these? We'll see after that. First, we'll discuss the classification, and then on the basis of usage, what is the use, how this technology is applied, on which sector. So, in education, it is ICT education, then ICT supported education, and ICT enabled education. So there is some difference between these three. We'll see. So first, on the basis of time. On the basis of time, old one and new one. So old one, as it is, we can see on the screen. Earlier, there is a mode of communication is radio, or you can say it's a broadcasting way. You can get the information, right? It's not, you can say, the perfect meaning of communication, because it is not to and fro. You can receive whatever has been broadcasted by the transmitting broadcasting station. All right. So radio was there, TV was there, telephone was there, and new mode, there is a computer which is connected to internet, and then various portals, mobile phones, There are various call centers. You can just dial and get the information from them. And there is video available for whatever you want to know about. So that's the new or the modern ICT based communication system. Now, second is on the basis of media. So, on the basis of media, it is again divided into two parts, on the basis of signal and on the basis of broadcast time. So, on the basis of signal, there are two types of signal. You always remember, right? Analog signal and digital system. And then on the basis of broadcast time, how this information is broadcasted. Is it at the same time, or is it you can communicate later? It is stored somewhere. So it is asynchronous time. So synchronous media and asynchronous media. So analog media, and it is written in Hindi here, but I'll translate it into English. Analog media means a continuous signal, like the variation in temperature, you can say, or whatever you are speaking, whether it is audio or whether it is a video signal or anything which is happening, and we have to transmit the information. So it is like a continuous signal. There is no disruption, though no discrete signal or any stop was there. It's a continuous way the signal is. All right. The way this analog transmission is done in earlier days, it is you might have heard na AM and FM. AM means modulation. Basically, we'll not go into much detail, but it is analog modulation and this thing. Frequency modulation is digital one. So the old system is based on the analog module, uh, the old telephone handset and phones and radios and all. But digital media, it is now the world is of computers. So all the computers, all the devices which we are using at present, maximum they are digital based, because this information is converted into some signal, some formation of zeros and one digits, and then it is transmitted, and then at the receiving end, it is again converted into the original signal. So all the mobiles or computers or books, digital books, they are of this type. Now, on the basis of broadcast time, how they are broadcasted. So, the first one is the synchronous one. Synchronous signals are something which are, requires all the participants to be, present at the same time. Even they are at a different location, but they should be present at the time of communication or at the time of meeting or whatever. So it requires, this is the requirement basically. Like we do online chatting. Online chatting, the both parties should be there at the handset, or, they are active, online active, they should be. And instant messaging and video conferencing. So all these things, they require all the people who are involved. They should be present at that moment. But in asynchronous media, you are communicating, still you are communicating, but it allows participant in the learning process to be at different times and at different places, of course, because we are connected through the internet at different places at different times. So, this allows the participants to be present at different times. And this online, learning resources, which used to support this type of learning. It includes, can you give some examples? It is written on the screen as well. Asynchronous one. Synchronized media. Speak loudly.
Like YouTube videos and all we see at different time.
YouTube, it's not considered as a communication. Communication is something which you have to, reply. It's a to and fro sharing of your things, whether it is some file or some information or some, knowledge and some facts. You can receive something and then you reply something. Yes, ma'am, it's WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta. Yes.
Okay, emails
Normal
and
text
messages,
messages.
emails and
Hmm. Telecolumn. Yes, and it is important. Okay, they ask in the examination the synchronous learning and asynchronous learning. Okay, so you must be very clear about this two words, synchronous and async. Synchronous means you are in sync with the partner or whoever you want to be connected, or sharing the knowledge or sharing anything. So an asynchronous means you just put your thing in the uh, somewhere online, and the receiver may receive at or may check later and then reply later as per his or her convenience. So that is asynchronous learning. Okay, like email or blogs. Some people write blogs, so you can just see and check and learn. Sorry, read the blogs, and you can reply on that later. Pre-recorded, lectures or webinars, and you just go through them, and you can reply. You can, comment on that later, as per your time. And online discussion boards, there are some, if there is some topic, and a group was there, and you have to discuss on some topic in some organization. If you are a part of some institution or organization, you can share your thoughts. So all these things are learning management system, you can say. So that is the difference. Now, on the basis of usage, it is again basically it is given for the education. All right. So there is ICT education, there is ICT supported education, and one is ICT enabled education. Now, what is the difference? So ICT, first is ICT education. Okay. So ICT education is something, to the creation of the, trained manpower, you can say, a teacher which is who is capable of using smart boards or some projector or some slides. All right, so if teacher is having some IT knowledge, he can apply or she can apply in the classroom. He can, like he or she can prepare the presentation, and like if the classroom is IT enabled or a smart classroom, every student is having uh, a desktop or a laptop on their desk, individual, everyone. So they can share, the teacher can share his PPTs and or some work, all at the same time. So this, for this you have to train the people, you have to train the teacher, yeah, to meet this requirement. And in IT industries, they are using it in corporate sectors and all. They everyone is having their own laptop, and some master or some who is the head of that project or that team, he can share his knowledge through the uh, some presentation. They can meet on online, and they confer, they discuss, and they present their own work on the screen. So this industry, they should be trained in both software and hardware also. So because you have to maintain the system, so hardware trained people are also required, and for the particular need of some in banking sector they are having their own need, in education sector they are having their own need, in health sector, in finance sector, so they are having their own requirements. So you have to make people trained accordingly. So they can make the programs and they can manage the the system, the hardware. So the role of ICT in education policy of a government is to equip students also, and teachers also, and some other staffs also with IT skills. So this is the ICT education. Now ICT supported education. ICT supported education, it is sometimes termed as multimedia education, because many, distance education universities and institutions, they use this ICT uh, to supplement the printed study material. Earlier also, there are a concept of, open universities where you can enroll yourself, register yourself, but you don't need to come to the university and attend the lectures. They provide you the hard copies, some printed materials at your home address. So you have to read all those material, but they didn't provide some lectures or some experts for you. You have to go to the university for that, and then you have to give the examination as the centers allotted by the university. But nowadays, it is they make it available on internet and server, so you can approach. They give you the access while you submit your fee and all the requirements they need. So if you fulfill all those things, you register yourself, they provide to access to those materials. So here ICT mainly include the broadcast media. They give, experts give some lectures on radio, and TV programs was there, are there, and audio and video tapes they made available to the students. So this is the multimedia content, such as they are give you some CDs, earlier CDs, but now everything online. You just have to have that some password, or some keys to access to those material. Earlier, CDs and all they provide to the students. And then ICT enabled education. ICT enabled education, the whole of the educational program is purely delivered through ICT, no classroom. Okay, that is using them as a basic medium for teaching learning process. It requires ICT access. Everything online, no classroom. So such are the you can say the application of ICT in education system. Now, if somebody asks, what is the multimedia? Multimedia elements, it includes text, audio, video, graphic, animation, everything, everything. Multimedia means whatever there in the media, whatever the content available in the media is multimedia. It may be text, it may be audio, maybe in the form of video, some clips, you know, some animation, some small, which we call memes and all, whatever, and graphics. So all those things cover multimedia. Now, apart from this ICT, you can say the teaching learning process. It is again divided into three categories: e-learning, blended learning, and distance learning. How you can learn. So e-learning consists of teaching can be, based in or out of the classroom, and the use of computers and internet. E-learning definition is, you can define it in the same way manner, that it provides training and, the deployment of the student and employees through the various electronic media. All like you need internet, audio manner, or a video manner. So like that, it's e-learning. Blended learning is something which is hybrid. Hybrid means it is uh, technology, of course, is there, and uh, some instructions, web enhanced instructions, or mixed mode, like you have to be in the classroom for some times. You can interact with the teacher, and also online based, you can say. Learning means online also you are having the educational material or subject materials and opportunities of for interaction online also, and the traditional based classroom method. So both ways, if some learning includes both, so it is a blended learning. Nowadays during COVID, so they made, some classes online, like one day online classes, one day classroom classes. So that way it is a blended form of learning. And then distance education, earlier also we discussed, it's a type of education where the students work on their own at home or at office, and they communicate with the faculty and other students, via mail, or some forum or conferencing or chats, or you can say messaging. So all the forms which is generally computer based education, you can say computer based communication. So this is also called the open learning, because it is open to all the students irrespective of their place. It's no restrictions for time. Anytime you can access and learn whatever you want to. Now there are some differences given for online learning and classroom learning. All right, classroom learning, you get motivated because teacher is in front of you. There are so many students, so you'll get the motivation. One to one feedback is there. If you do something wrong, teacher will correct you, and you can ask your partner or your classmate. So but this is, you have to be, at the time, you should be present at the time of lecture, and personally you should be there on time. And progress taking was there. Okay, guidance can be taken by the teacher directly, physically he or she is present. Assessment and practice activities are done in the classroom on a regular basis, so it's good for your growth. And online, it's uh, totally dependent on the individual. Like you have to self study, you have to check your timing, how much you can sit in front of uh, the screen to study, because you are alone. You have to be, self motivated and give self direction. Self tracking, self control is very much necessary. And you are submitting online assessment, so you'll get the report card accordingly. And yes, you can chat on group, and you can discuss some material, but not physically. It depends on the availability of, the teacher or all the students. And blended learning comprises both classroom learning and online learning. So are the uh, differences. Okay, I think this much is enough for today. If you have any query or anything you want to ask, you can ask.
No, ma'am.